Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Um, I am just gonna do a bit of an update. On my last video I said I'd do an update about what happened at the surgeon on Monday. So as you would know, we booked in a date of the 26th of October. The surgeon wants me to do a 4-week OptiFast diet before that. So starting on the 26th of September, I'll be doing that. They gave me a pack of stuff. One of things like information about the hospital, admission form for the hospital, which is all filled out and sent off. If you've ever been into a hospital or had any surgery, they're pretty standard. Privacy, and also this quite hefty booklet. And what this booklet is all about is Dr. Ken Wong and his dietitian that he works with, Megan. And it's all about, it's basically an info pack. Things like, will I have much pain? Will I have to have stitches? I'm a diabetic, can I still do the OptiFast diet? So I expect most people would probably get something similar. They do have a duty of care, of course, and it's good to know. The other thing that we've got is all about food before surgery. So this just gives a sample diet. Now, I also have an appointment with the dietitian, a phone appointment to complete. But this gives you an idea of what food is allowed while you're on OptiFast. So low carbohydrate vegetables, you can have some fruit, frozen berries or fresh, soups, what you can have as a sauce. I mean, sauces contain a lot of sugar, so like things like lemon juice, vinegar, soy sauce in moderation, Worcestershire sauce, chili, mustard, tomato paste. Then you can have some artificial sweeteners, your coffee, and calorie-free liquids, so water, diet cordial, diet soft drink, mineral water, and Powerade Zero. Personally, I don't love diet drinks. I find that they leave a really bad taste in my mouth. I tend to be sensitive to sweetness, so a lot of my fluids will be water and probably coffee with minimal skim milk. And then a typical day on the OptiFast diet, breakfast will be an OptiFast shake. Then mid-morning you can have tea, coffee or cordial. Commercial coffees made with any kind of milk are not suitable. So cappuccino, your flat whites and all that, that's gonna kill me. Oh my God. If anyone knows me, I live on coffee at work. So that's gonna be fun. Everyone's gonna have to deal with me. Lunch, vegetables or salad from allowed list, or soup made from allowed vegetables with stock powder or liquid commercial tinned or packets. That doesn't make sense, but anyway, sorry, I'm reading. Oh, okay, so they mean stock powder or liquid stock. Commercial tinned or packet soups are not suitable. Then afternoon snack can be an OptiFast bar. You can cut these into small pieces and eat them over the afternoon. I think that's mainly so that you feel like you're chewing something. Um, then dinner would be an Optifast soup, and you can add allowed vegetables, herbs, or spices, or you can have an Optifast bar. Then you can have some supper, which is tea, coffee, or diet soft drink, or Optifast shake, bar, or dessert, if none with dinner. So you can't have something sweet with dinner and then have supper as well. So I went to Priceline today and got some Optifast stuff. It's not everything I need, but I just made a start because, you know, spread the cost basically. So I got these bars, which look pretty good, and they have approximately 238 calories, which seems like a lot, really. So we're aiming for under 1,000 calories a day while I'm on this diet, I think. Then I got some vegetable soup and some chicken soup. And I haven't tried these yet, so I have no idea what they're like, but you know, I'm just going to suck it up, as you do. Coffee shake. Coffee is my favourite thing, pretty much, so that might help. And then I thought I'd go for a banana. So all up, that lot cost me around about $158, which when you think about it, there's 12 serves of the shakes, there's 8 soups, so that's, you know, it's like 1 shake a day for the month, and then half of the soups or something like that. My maths is ridiculous. Don't listen to me on maths. But yeah, I know, and I'll sit down and write it down, figure out exactly what I need so that I'm well prepared by the time it comes around. So I'll be starting this, I think I mentioned, on the 26th of September. In the meantime, I have reduced my portion sizes, going for natural food, had like a typical lunch for me at the moment is a salad. Today I had a bit of a cheat day and I had sushi with white rice, but usually I'll opt for a salad. There's a place near my work that does like blanched vegetables and mushrooms, like broccoli and beans and mushrooms, and then they do another salad with cauliflower and pumpkin and a bit of rocket, which is really nice. But of course, pumpkin is not one of the allowed foods on your very low calorie diet because it's very starchy and full of carbohydrate. Things like potato, pumpkin, sweet potato, corn is a very high carbohydrate food. So there's all sorts of things to avoid. My doctor said to me that I have to lose 5 kilos on the day before surgery. I have to have lost 5 kilos, which seems like very little, but I'm still freaking out about whether I'll make it because I'm not that active, basically. Although I did go for a walk at lunch today, and I did go for a walk after work around the shop, so I'm averaging 30 minutes walking a day, so that's not, you know, too shabby. It's not much, but it's not too shabby either. It's better than nothing. Yeah, I am really freaking out about this Optifast diet. My doctor did say to me, you're going to be miserable for the first 4 to 5 days. And I've heard from websites and things that ketosis kicks in about the 5th day, and then it's not so hard because your body goes into burning fat mode instead of storing fat mode. which harks back to the old caveman days and when food was scarce. We used to store fat for when food was scarce in the wintertime. Go and hunt a buffalo or something, I don't know. So here are my before shots. So I'm weighing in today on the 17th of August at 135.5 kilograms. So here are my before shots. I hope you really enjoyed those. I've never been very scared to take to be in my underwear or take my clothes off in front of people. I did do some fitting for an underwear, plus size underwear designer. It's never been an issue for me. So heat is gonna heat, love is gonna love. It doesn't really bother me, but you know, be nice. So hopefully we'll see. So I'll probably do another one of those the day before surgery. So the day before surgery, I have to go to the surgery, Dr. Wong's rooms, and weigh in, and then they'll say, yes, we're good to go, or no, you were a fat cow and you didn't lose enough weight, which would be devastating, and it's not going to happen. A lot of people are trying to keep me honest. At the moment, because so many people know what I'm doing, I feel like everything I eat is monitored, which isn't a bad thing. But there's also this feeling of missing things I'm not going to be able to enjoy after the surgery. So it's a weird situation to be in. Even the simple pleasure of having a big drink of water, like I've drunk water, gulped water from a young age, because when I was younger, I dehydrated, and I dehydrated so badly that my heart stopped. And from then, it was, you know, I was kind of encouraged to have big drinks of water after dinner and have big drinks of water to make sure I was getting enough water in my body. And over time, that's something that I do. So I'll eat a meal, a large meal, and then I'll have a large drink of water, and then I'll feel full, or I'll feel like the meal's over. And that's going to be a really hard habit to break, because obviously after the surgery you can't gulp water, you have to sip water all the time. So I think to start out with, the day after, it's around about 30 mils an hour of clear liquids, and some of that will be supplements like Powerade. There's information in the booklet, and I need to read more on that. So I've gotten about 3/4 of the way through the booklet, because it is a lot to take in, and it is a lot to confront. Yeah. So very excited, freaking out. And sometimes I just want to tell people to back off because this isn't like, I am strong-willed and I will do it, but if you push me, I'll freaking dig my heels in and I'll be like, fuck off, I won't do it. And I don't know why I'm like that. It's just the way I am. And encouragement sometimes to me feels like pushing, and I tend to push back. Mental? I don't know. maybe, you know, I should talk to someone about that. I'm just now discovering this about myself and being self-aware enough to realize it. Yeah. So not much happening over the next couple of days. All the paperwork's done and sent off. I'll probably give you an update in another week or so, depending on how I feel. But as we get closer to being on the Optifast diet, I'll do updates a bit more often so everyone, so that, you know, if you're going through this, you can see what it was like for me. Everyone's different, we know that, but hopefully this will just help you know what is in store. Yeah. So as usual, if you have any questions or comments, or you want to tell me a story, or you know, just say hi, please leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. And yeah, thanks for listening. Have a great weekend and be good to people. Bye.